Hey guys, it's Pesha Forrest, and today I want to talk about manifesting. And this is kind of an out there idea. It kind of revolves and falls under the same parameters of a law of attraction stuff. That book that, Paris Hilton was reading, I don't know, how long ago was that? 10, 15 years ago? I don't know. Anyways, Paris Hilton, you guys. So this book called The Secret, right? About law of attraction. And I was having this really great conversation with my sister. Shout out to Tuesday. I love you. And she was talking about how she went on this job interview and that she was interviewing for this OBGYN clinic. I'm sorry, Tuesday, I'm sharing your story. I hope you don't mind. But this was really fascinating, and I wanted to share it with everyone. She was like, I didn't even want that OBGYN job. I didn't want to work at that clinic, but yet I got that job. Now I'm interviewing for this job at this dermatology clinic, and I really want this job, but for some reason they're not calling me back. And so I asked her, I said, have you ever noticed how that happens with a guy? And she's like, thought about it for a second. I was like, when you don't like somebody, how you end up attracting them. And she's like, yeah, I've definitely sensed that before. I said, well, the same thing is happening with the job. You didn't want the job, right? And yet you got the job. So what's going on here? What's the bigger picture here? And she's like trying to put it together. And sometimes you have to have somebody look from the outside in to see what's going on. And I told her, I said, well, the reason why that's happening is because you had no attachment to the outcome. You didn't care whether or not you got that job. You didn't care whether or not you were going to be in a relationship with this guy that you didn't like, right? You had no attachment to the outcome. This is how the law of attraction works. You have no attachment to the outcome. It also stems back from my not caring what other people think, that no one gives a shit. Actually, let's reframe it. You don't give a shit. Be yourself. Be fully yourself in every situation, and everything that you want will come to you. It will naturally be drawn to you because you're not attached to the outcome. This is the simplest way I can explain how manifesting works. It is not being attached to the outcome of any given situation. So let's say you want that job or you want that guy, don't be attached to the outcome of it. All those things already reside in you. This is again about talking about the internal and the external things working for you, right? It's fascinating. We're talking about the quantum physics here. We're talking about how magnets work, and this can work in the opposite. I have this thing with this girlfriend of mine too. She's like, oh, I got invited to go to this wedding with this guy, but I don't really like him, and I could tell he likes me. It's making me feel kind of uncomfortable, And I sent her a message, and I was like, think about how magnets work. There has to be an opposing, and there has to be something that's attracting something. Opposing forces, right? So you're moving away from the object, you're creating a positive and a negative effect. That's the words that I'm looking for. So you're the negative, right? You don't want to be with that person. They're the positive, I want to be with this person. So boop, here you go. You're in this position, right? So you can turn this around. You can turn any situation around like this that is uncomfortable. And it's by becoming neutral. And I told her, I said, you know what? Think about it that way. Think about it like magnets, where it's positive and negative forces attracting and repelling one another, right? I said, if you just pretend that he is just your friend. Pretend that he does not have feelings for you and see what happens. And she wrote me back the next day and said, wow, I tried that. That worked. It was amazing. She's like, I had an amazing time. I had a great time because she was able to relax. The energy was pulled away from that situation, and they were able to just have a great time with one another. And you can neutralize the situation too. So if you want to attract something to you in a positive way, just act as if you just don't care, don't give a shit, just be yourself. And if it helps, use analogies in the past where you have attained something by not caring what the outcome was. Try practicing non-attachment. And the best way to do it is to act as if you don't want that thing. And not in this way where it's phony, where it's like, oh, I don't want it, I don't care. No, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Everything that you want in life, you already have right in here. And that's why we attract things that sometimes we don't want in life, because we're not attached to the outcome, because we don't care. We don't want that job in our life. We don't want that person romantically in our life. So we can either remain neutral and just treat everyone like a friend, or we can turn it back on. We can switch the energy. We are all alchemists. Isn't that fascinating? It's fun. It is like magic. Try it. Give it a try. I don't really make videos like this, but I had this example shown to me today, and I thought it was important to share. If you want things to be drawn to you, act as if you already have it, or act as if you don't care what the outcome is of the situation, because you know you'll be fine regardless, because you will be, because you are right now. You are fine without that boyfriend. You are fine without that dream job. So you can go into every situation like that, and then you can have whatever you want. This is how the law of attraction works, you guys. So if you want to be like Paris Hilton, I don't know, give this a try. Anyways, I just wanted to share some of my thoughts with this. If you want to share your thoughts, leave them in the comments section below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or share with friends. If you want to see more videos like this one, you can always hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching, and just have a beautiful, wonderful, lovely day.